Hey guys, welcome back to a new What's for Dinner video. If you are new here to my channel, I do have an entire playlist with over 100 videos of these types of videos linked in the description box down below. This first meal here is Philly cheesesteaks with some pickled veggies that I made. I will be doing a whole video on the pickled veggies in the near future. So we had Philly cheesesteaks on these rolls with peppers, onions, and melted cheese, and we just did some simple chips on the side. The next meal here is like an egg roll in a bowl type of vibe. I did add green beans because I had just a little bit of green beans to use up and I did want to use them. I do have a whole video on my egg roll in a bowl recipe, which I'll link down below as well. The next clip here, I made a penne meat sauce pasta bake. I enjoy making pasta bakes a lot. It's a great way to incorporate like one meal in one pan and everything you need is in it. So you can use any kind of pasta you like. I just did a traditional like meat with red sauce and some mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. And then I baked it in this large dish. And I think we had some Italian bread and a side salad, but I don't think I got a clip of that. The next dinner here is actually a Manhattan clam chowder. It's a recipe that I found online. I will link it down below. And it was pretty intricate to make. It had a lot of ingredients, but it was really good. I'm more of a fan of New England clam chowder, but my husband really likes Manhattan. So we actually had the Manhattan that night. The next clip here is at my parents' house. My mom made some homemade pizzas for dinner to celebrate my birthday. She knows I love her homemade pizza, and pizza is actually one of my favorite foods. So this is one of the pizzas that had come out of the oven. I just got a quick clip of my dad cutting it. This dinner here is a sheet pan sausage dinner. I used this Trader Joe's organic rainbow cauliflower, which I love, and I just did it on a sheet pan with the cut up Italian sweet sausage, some seasonings, and it was just kind of one meal on it, on the same tray. I just did a little bit of rice on the side, and we had these little mini like sweet rolls. So we did the broccoli, which is so tasty, the Italian sweet sausage, the rice pilaf, and the little roll, and it was just a really good dinner, and we did actually have a good amount of leftovers. With some of the leftover sausage, I actually made this dish a couple days later. I used up some broccoli, some sun-dried tomatoes. I cooked up some pasta, sliced up the sausage, and I also put in artichoke hearts, and I just tossed everything in a little bit of the starchy pasta water, olive oil, a bunch of different seasonings, and I did top it with Parmesan cheese. It was absolutely delicious. Hey guys, so I am packing up Matt's lunch today because today is a day where he's actually going to be working a couple hours away from home. So he obviously can't come home for lunch. Normally he works either locally, as in within a 15-minute, drive time away from home. So he normally comes home every day. There's also days where he's working at home, like actually at home, building different things for different customers. So it varies, but today is a day where he'll be a couple hours away. So this is what I am sending him to work with, along with the water cooler. So we've got our Yum box here. We've had this thing for years. We actually have 2 orange and 1 green, but we rarely use the green one because it's a little bit smaller. It's more like a snack box. But this is a 6 compartment. So I've got some sliced sharp white cheddar cheese, some hard-boiled eggs, just salt and pepper. These are some of the pickled veggies that I made. There is cucumber and carrot that are both pickled in like a vinegar brine with, obviously spices. We've got celery sticks and some peanut butter just to dip it in, some pepperoni, a cutie mandarin orange that's just peeled and ready to eat, and then a Chobani flip in the chocolate haze craze. This is chocolate hazelnut flavored low-fat Greek yogurt with hazelnuts and milk chocolate in it. A granola bar, some chips. These are just the Cool Ranch Doritos, a ginger ale, and one of the Naked orange mango little smoothie drinks. He'll probably have that on the ride up because it's a couple hours away. And then of course the water cooler. I don't know, I'll ask him if he wants me to throw in anything else. Obviously whenever he's out away from home, he can always stop and buy food if he needed to, but I just try to give him the bulk of what he'll need for the day. So this is what he's taking. I just wanted to throw it in this dinner video. and see you in the next clip. So I thought I would share my lunch since I already shared Matt's lunch earlier. I actually got a couple Panera Bread gift cards for Christmas, and I used one, you know, some of one today. So I just went and picked up, I just did the online order and picked it up. It's the barbecue chicken salad. So it's obviously just a salad. It's got like black beans and corn and like crispy onions, grilled chicken. And then it comes with like this chipotle ranch. I think it's like a barbecue ranch. It's kind of spicy and sweet. It's really good though. So I'm just going to have this. I've got my water already. I'm on tumbler number 2. I try to drink like 3 of these a day. I don't always do that, but I'm trying to drink more water. So this is just what I'm having for lunch today before I head back to work. Hey guys, I thought I would end this dinner slash lunch clip video with like a mini little cook with me. I'm gonna make like a beef stew. I thought I had beef stew like seasoning packet, but I don't. So the closest thing I have is this pot roast mix, which I think it's gonna work because it's all the same flavors. I've got my beef stew here. I'm gonna dredge this in flour and then fry it up in a big pot. I've got my carrots, my celery, some pearl onions, and I don't know yet if I'm gonna put some potato. I think I'm gonna put like a minimal amount of potato in because I don't want the stew to be overwhelmed with potato, and potato can kind of be overwhelming. So I'm just gonna cut everything up, get everything going, and I'll do like a little mini cook with me and just get a little bit more in depth with the clips than I normally do. So after the veggies were getting a little bit brown on the edges, I went ahead and added in that pot roast seasoning packet, which I whisked with about 1.5 cups of water. And I just kind of stirred everything really well because the potatoes and carrots do take some time to soften up. So I just stirred it all, incorporated it really well, and then let it simmer pretty heartily. And then I did eventually obviously reduce the heat. I let it cook for a couple hours, and overall I had the meat ready to go. And once the veggies softened up, I added the meat back into the pot and reduced the heat down to low. I did want to mention quickly because I get a ton of questions about this specific pot. It is the Masterclass Premium Cookware brand. This is a large pot. I don't know like the dimensions as far as, you know, quart size, but it's pretty large. I did get it at TJ Maxx a couple years ago. So after about an hour, as you can see, it started thickening up really well. So I just kept stirring it and keeping an eye on it, and eventually it thickened up to the consistency that I was looking for, and it smelled absolutely delicious as well. So to go along with the stew, I was planning on making these Bisquick baking mix biscuits. There's a really easy recipe on the side of the box that I've made before, and I have like a half a box, so it would have been perfect. And I just pulled the box out to make these and realized I don't have any milk. None. I don't even have half and half. Normally I at least have that, but most of you guys know, if you've watched my grocery hauls, I don't buy milk because we don't drink it. Sometimes I do have half and half, but I just don't have any, so it's a bummer because I cannot make these. So I'm gonna have to add like a small container of milk, or at least half and half, to my next grocery haul, so I can go ahead and make these with another, you know, soup or stew recipe or something that would make sense. But that's a bummer. But the stew is still going to be delicious, but don't be like me. Make sure you have milk before you put these on your meal plan, because the biscuits are really good from this this product. They're really, really tasty. So this is how it turned out. It really was delicious. The meat could have been cooked a little bit longer to become a little bit more tender. It was a little bit on the tough side, but still really good flavor. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to incorporate more like little mini cook with me segments into these videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.